Good day. Welcome back to Mike's Diabetes World. Okay, current blood sugar, let's get it over in Denver, is 9.5. 7 o'clock, I was up, that was on infection. But if you can see there, my blood sugar went up, and I woke up very high at 7, and I've come down since then. Told me I did a blood sugar. I don't remember doing a blood sugar. But somehow I must. Oh, it asked me for blood sugar. That's right. And I did a blood sugar. But all in all, it's pretty good. Time and range. Let's take a look. Now, this is in the last 24 hours. What percentage of time I've been in range, above range, or below range. Above range is above 10.0 millimoles. Low is below 3.9. So let's take a look. We're at 57%. Not great. We're 43% above, 57% in range, and below is zero. Average sugar is sitting at 10.7. Gotta do a little bit better today. I think I'm gonna be really monitoring my highs and keeping those a little closer. Maybe this will get below 10 longer. The night highs have been really hitting harder later in the night. So today it was this morning that I woke up at 7. I turned my time and range back a bit. So it was supposed to go off at 2. It went off at 12. It gave me those 2 extra hours where my corrections were working. And I think that pushed back my super high blood sugar a little bit later, which was awesome. You know, you have to keep fighting and getting your blood sugar down. You don't want to be super low, below 3.9. You want to stay out of as much as possible. You don't want to keep being so low that you're going to keep going and becoming unconscious. And for me, here in this facility, they treat me below 6 is when they'll start. And traditionally, they'll start me with a can of Canada Dry soda. I really don't mind. So there's the ginger, or let's turn around, and ginger ale. I've always liked ginger ale. I like Coke as far as sugary drinks. Coke seems to be my favorite. And when you're diet, you seem to be more Diet Pepsi. It's just okay. I also get the protein in, have been Jif. And lately, these 2 products haven't been revisiting, let's just call it. I've been pretty good. The Jif is the only peanut butter we can get here. I don't really mind it. I still am more leaning towards Kraft. But I was always brought up on Kraft peanut butter. I can remember our family having the biggest jars, and they're still missing. Sometime, maybe once I get my chair, I'll go out and go to the grocery store and try to get some Kraft peanut butter again. But all in all, pretty good. So highs the big saying here is if you're high, it's better than being low. But again, I don't like being super high. And waking up today at 7:20 is when I woke up, and I was high. I took a look at my blood sugars here, and it said super high. Well, I knew I was higher because I wasn't feeling my greatest. Personally, myself, I feel great at below 10. Personally, I like between higher than 6, lower than 10. That's my, so 9s, 8s, 7s, all in there are where I like, but it's really hard to get that 5-2. I personally don't like 10s. My endo kind of says you can go up to 12 and be fine. That's why he set my correction at 14. Anything above 14, you need to do a correction. I haven't been letting them fly and let them go. If I'm high, I will treat and it'll bring me down, and that way I can get feeling better for longer. And I'm not talking like taking 50 units of insulin or anything really weird on that. Like, I'm talking about maybe 7 units, and that just brings you down nice, and I'll kind of just hover. And it may drop a little bit later on, but it just gives me a nice, even keel to come down with. Sometimes I'll stay up, but that's usually if I'm 14 at night and I take a correction and it'll come down. But it hasn't been happening too much lately. It's just pretty well being more during the daytime I'm higher. Like right now, I'm going up at 11. So if we pull this back out, just one second, try to find, got stuck, I couldn't find my circle. There's my little circle that's telling me that's the most current. So if I keep going up, I'll be higher. I think today I'm still kind of having the effects. I took 7 units, came down. I don't want to do a correction yet because it's not 14. So you don't want to correct below the goal set by your endo, because if you do, you're going to have chances of hitting the lows, and you don't want to be hitting the lows. There's a myth here that I'm just sitting here taking shots all the time. I'm not doing that. The only time I'm giving myself extra insulin, it's about 7 units, is when I'm over 14. And my body kind of says, oh, insulin, come on over here. And then I come down, but I usually drop quickly, and then I kind of even off. And if we take a look this morning at 7. Went up, I've come down, and then I kind of, oh, sorry, didn't have it. I was looking at it fine, yeah. I was up, I came down, dropped down pretty quickly, and then I kind of evened off. That's how usually my corrections go. So don't correct if you're over, not, or you haven't met your goal. Wait till you meet your goal. If it's 13.9, I won't do a correction. If it's 14 or higher, I'll do a correction. And I'll feel better, and it keeps my body better to accept what the pump is doing. My current pump here, it's easier for the pump to do what it needs to. I've noticed here it's 11:15, so I'm going to call it right now. Have a great day, and we'll talk again soon. Bye now. Hi, I just want to say that any product I mentioned in this video, I haven't been paid to endorse. The ginger ale and the peanut butter, it is just what's available here. I haven't been paid. I enjoy the product, but I haven't been paid to endorse this product. With that, we're going to call it a day. I hope you have a great day, and we'll talk later. Bye. My email address is Mike's Diabetes World at gmail.com. All one line. Drop me